All right, today we're double smoking a ham. It's already smoked. It is spiral cut, one that you can pick up at most grocery stores. We call it double smoke because we add a little more seasoning for extra flavor and then baste it with a glaze that we made to just make it absolutely delicious. We're going to be using some seasonings from Meat Church, the honey bacon barbecue, and the Holy Gospel barbecue rub. That's to get a barbecue flavor going to this. And then we are going to glaze it the last 30 minutes or so with a glaze made from honey and Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue. So follow along with us. We'll show you how we did it.
Hi, y'all. David has got a yummy treat for you, and we believe having excellent tools makes the results better still. Once you enjoy this delicious idea, we will share an opportunity with you to see which tools David used to get the best results for the ham, and then which tool has most optimized our online business, so you can have an excellent tool to make better results still on your online business. Then you can have time to relax when you earn money online.
All right, so we have the ham from H-E-B. This is a honey bone-in ham. It's already spiral cut. And what we're going to do, we're just going to get this open here and show you what we got. Any ham like that'll do, but it's just one that I like. So first thing you want to do is this dry glaze. I like it. I like to use it on different things, so we'll set it to the side. And the ooey gooey glaze they got in here, the liquid glaze, is corn syrup. So what we're going to do with that is toss that right in the trash because we're going to make a much better one anyway. So just get that off there. So this thing's wrapped up pretty good. So you just want to open this up. Oh wow, helps if you have a sharp knife. Okay, switch knives. So there's a good sharp knife. We're just going to get this wrap off here. Now, like I said, as you can see, this is already spiral cut. It does have the bone in it, but we are going to take and we're going to spread these out a little bit so that when we season this, we get seasoning all down inside here because I want that to really be able to cook in a little bit. This ham is already fully cooked, so you could actually take it, eat it right now, but it's cold and has a little flavor. I want a lot more flavor. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to spread this out and loosen that up a little bit so that they'll move around. We're going to start some seasoning on here. I've got it sitting on a tray with a rack. That is just to help me keep from not making a mess. And as I move this to and from the smoker, it's going to make it easier to handle. We're also going to have our smoker going at about 250 degrees. You can really go anywhere between 225, 275, and it still be good. It's all up to you. But I like 250. Seems to be a good point for me. So we're going to start out, and we're just going to give this some good coatings here. Now, this isn't being served in a restaurant or anything, so I'm using bare hand. This is just for us. Now this is a big chunk of meat, so don't be shy with the seasoning. It'll cook in. As this heats up, all that's just gonna get melted right into that good ham. It's gonna be delicious. Now we're gonna let that sit and soak in for about 15-20 minutes. Got the smoker going at 250. We'll get that on, let that go for about 2 hours. All right, we got our smoker up to temp. This is just a smoke tube filled with cherry pellets. Give it a little bit of extra smoke going on. Pellet smokers are real nice and easy to use, but they don't give as much smoke as a stick burner. So we help it out a little bit with a smoke tube like that, and it just helps deliver a little bit more smoke. So we're going to go ahead and get this ham on there. Now it's already fully cooked, like I said, so we're not worried about a temperature, but we want to give it enough time to cook that seasoning into it and to warm up a little bit since it did come out of the refrigerator. So we're going to set this on for about 2 hours. After about an hour, I'm going to come out, check, see if I need to spritz it or anything, and we'll check it here in a little bit.
Say, if you're enjoying this video, hit the like button.
All right, so while the ham's on the smoker, we're going to go ahead and make our sauce, our glaze. Add some of the barbecue. I want enough to glaze it with and maybe a little bit to dip if that's what we want to do. So it's just kind of a mix to taste. And basically using the honey, give it a little extra flavor, and it thins out the barbecue sauce a little bit. We got our glaze going here, and it's just going to be brushed on to that ham. Last 30 minutes or so, let that heat up and stick on real nice. Gonna be tasty. What I'm using here is an induction hot plate, and if you haven't used an induction stove or hot plate before, this is really kind of cool because it uses like magnetic induction to heat up a metal pot or metal skillet on its surface so that you can get it hot. And I mean, you can get it so hot it sears things. As you can see, we're at 175 degrees. I don't need it too hot for that necessarily, but this is something you wouldn't try with your gas stove, certainly, but even your electric cooktop. You can put your hand on here, you know, right where it was in the very center. There's still some heat from where this was sitting, but as the whole thing heats up, I mean, it doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, this heats up, this will cook your food, but the whole surface isn't getting hot. So check out a link, go check these things out. They are pretty cool. All right, it's been 1 hour. Let's take a look at this. Oh, that looks looking real good. Still got our smoke tube going on. We're just going to spritz this with a little water just to keep it moist. All right, we've been out here for about 2 hours now, and that is looking really good. What we're going to do now is we're going to baste it with our glaze. And I'm actually going to tip this over here. See all that right there? I'm going to get some glaze down into that. All right, we're going to save some of that so that we can dip individual pieces or have a little bit on the side for our plate itself, and just stick this right back in there, and we're going to let that go another 30 minutes. And if you wonder how I can handle the heat with the rubber gloves on, if you look, I got cotton gloves on underneath it right there like that, and that keeps the heat away. And the nitrile gloves, actually, not latex or rubber, but the nitrile keeps these from getting all nasty dirty. So there we go. Okay, so the ham's just come off the smoker. It's been on there for 2.5 hours. The first hour, we just let it go. After that, we gave it a little spritz, this time just water. Let it run for another hour. And then I put a glaze made with Sweet Baby Ray's and some honey. Heated that up, made a nice little glaze out of it, and poured it down in between the pieces and all over the top. Made sure we brushed it in, got it everywhere. so that it is just absolutely delicious, and it just, But if you look at that, that's got flavor all the way through it. See what we got? Just cutting down just to give it along that bone, just to give us some pieces to come off here. I'm hitting that bone. Yeah, you can see I got that bone right there, but there you go. Look at that right there. That is pure double smoked goodness. You need to make you one of those.
Didn't that ham look scrumptious? Believe me, I had more than my fair share of it over the last week, and we still have a lot in the freezer to boot. You know, having excellent tools makes the results better no matter what you're doing. They certainly help in the kitchen or out the outside cookers, and having excellent tools for whatever you're pursuing makes the results better. Therefore, we will leave comments below this video with links to the tools David used to get great results for his ham and almost everything else he smokes. And we'd also like to share another game-changing tool with you. It's a 15-day challenge costing $7 to see if affiliate marketing could be a fit for you. And it will also show how to market your own business and get seen if you want to do that. It's an offer for training to gain skills that could be life-changing if you follow what you learn. You could even have time to relax when you make money online. The link for this challenge offer will also be in the comments. So now everything will be labeled for easy identification of what you're clicking on. When you click on the 15-day challenge link, it will take you to a page where you will be asked to leave your email. That is so that David and I can send you encouragement and helpful ideas along your journey to make money online. We will never sell or give away your email to anyone else. Lastly, if you enjoy these videos, please hit that subscribe button. Catch us next time. We have so much more to show you.